Thank you, Milwaukee.
Explosions! Yeah! Thanks, everybody, for coming out to the Found Footage Festival. My name's Joe. This is Nick. And what we do is we go to thrift stores and garage sales. We buy videos. We bring them home. We edit them. And then we show them to you.
Tonight, we have some really good stuff in the lineup. We have, you're going to see a celebrity who made a really bad career choice. That's in here. You're going to see a drunk guy mooning Hare Krishnas. That's in here. Look forward to that one. And I'm excited about this one, cats riding motorcycles.
It's true.
So
he's not lying. It's all true.
I thought that'd get applause. Cats riding motorcycles. All right.
We're giving you what you want, people here. And, you know, in the last year, we have found more VHS tapes than ever before. It's our theory that America has finally given up all their VHS tapes, and we have them all now. And so this is the densest show we've ever put together, and so let's get right to it.
Yeah, this first one is a public access TV show we found in Long Island, New York. The show is called Pet Pourri, like potpourri, but with pets. And
I think they got that.
Okay.
I think they got it.
And it's hosted by this animal pet store owner out on Long Island named Mark, who is now, I guess he's Martha Stewart's pet expert, but at the time, he just had his own public access show on Long Island, and it's awesome. You're going to love it.
And what he did is each and every week, he'd bring out a bunch of pets, a bunch of different animals that would never exist together in the natural world. Some of them are mortal enemies, and he would put them together on a 3-foot by 5-foot counter, and it was chaos.
Utter chaos.
And you're going to love it. Here it is, Pet Pourri.
I'm your host, Mark Marone from Parrots of the World in Rockville Center. Hey, look at the snake. And my co-host, Barney, wants to eat our snake. Puppy's going to answer the facts. What's it say? All right, if you can't read it, then mind your own business. There's a monkey eating a fax about him right now. Here, you can have the whole... Goodbye. Sorry, Yvette. Does it matter? Excuse me, Bird.
They come back in with their heads and necks covered with other dogs' waste.
They think it smells real good.
Oh, like a cologne.
Dog cologne. Another thing to watch for when you're buying a hamster is that it does not have diarrhea. Now, this hamster is conveniently making duty for us on TV. Monkeys make wee-wee all over you, like this guy just did all over me. Nice, warm, regurgitated walnuts. Mmm, good. They constantly come into contact with their own droppings, and as a result, they will reinfect themselves and get sick. Excuse me.
Like you have in your shoulder.
Sounds like you're allergic.
I never got sick, and I did horrible things with baby turtles. Very few people are going to... Hello, Harry. Some of this stuff has been... Ooh, hello, Harry. If you're wondering why I'm not taking any phone calls, it's because Harry chewed my earpiece off. Don't eat my glasses, excuse me. Hey, don't eat my bird. Harry, it's sort of funny the first time you pulled my glasses off, but the joke is worn thin now. They feel... Here, you can have the glasses. I don't need them. That's mine. Okay, you could have it. Only costs $1.98. Anybody that cute deserves a filter cartridge.
Hey, Mark, love your show.
Thank you. I love it when you call me.
Yeah.
Animals can relate to the magnetic fields. When you have him out of the cage, you leave my mic alone. Don't touch the hedgehog. You gotta touch it then. I don't care. There you go. Excuse me. Apparently, the spines don't help against monkeys either. Here, Jesse, you take the chihuahua. Oh, he's so cute. No, don't eat the chihuahua. That's a real attractive color. That's one of my favorite ones. Monkeys think they taste good, too. It's not an animal that's meant to live in a household situation. Don't hit me in the face. Hey, kitty, kitty, kitty. You wanna play with the kitty teaser? I'm being pushed by a 350-pound tiger, and there's not much I can do about it. This has the right... Whoops. It looks like everybody's going to eat food pellets now. Bottom of the cage. Whoops. Crash.
Well, it will fall out on its own eventually.
Hello. To do the flips. Whoops. Crash. We had a monkey on the floor. Whoops. Kitty on the floor. Whoop, we got a bird on the floor. No, cat on the floor. Work hard and... ferret on the floor now. They'll suck on a piece of wool. Puppy on the floor. I've lost complete control over this situation here. We're live, so if you have questions, excuse me, Hawk, monitored. Shut up. Harry's not with me tonight. Shut up. Looking for... Be quiet, all of you. Will you all be quiet? I'm trying to talk here. Conures are one of the more popular of the small types of parrots. Right? Look at the cat standing on top of the turtle. Isn't this great? Isn't that cute? You see the chinchilla sitting on top of Teresa?
We have a filter cleaning the water, but right now it's not eating.
Try and stay away from putting the goldfish inside there. It's just going to pollute the water, and it could give the turtle some diseases. To see the litter, and they have to lock up the parent that she's there.
Yeah,
all right, so you can stop her.
Pet Pourri, everybody. God.
And don't worry, we watched the whole video. Don't worry, the dog was okay.
It was fine.
But he learned a valuable lesson. Don't fuck with turtles.
No, you can only push a turtle so far, and then it snaps.
You can only gnaw on their head for so long before they turn on you.
Had it coming, honestly. Okay, so next up is another video, actually a whole series of videos that I found while I was in Atlantic City this summer. I stopped in at this huge Goodwill, went straight to the VHS section, and on the top shelf were 5 VHS tapes in a row, all about how to be a ventriloquist. And I should explain that when something like that happens, it makes your whole summer, at least for us in our limited world.
It's one-stop shopping is what it is.
Yeah.
And whenever something like that happens, we like to envision the backstory behind it. Like there was some young boy in Atlantic City, and he had dreams of being an Atlantic City ventriloquist. So he got his VHS tapes, and he got through maybe the third one, and then he thought, yeah, this is bullshit.
Yeah,
and
fuck it. Yeah.
Dropped him off at the Goodwill, and here we are.
That's
So
right.
His loss was our gain. Here it is, ventriloquism.
And now, ladies and germs, the star of this here video, my charming, adorable uncle, that great ventriloquist, Mr. Paul Winchell. Boy, what an introduction.
Everybody loves to laugh. Everybody likes to have a good time. It takes imagination.
Not everything that I do is necessarily having a puppet come up and preach a sermon, even though that's my goal. There's a lot of things that I do just to be funny. If this isn't the zoo, how come there's so many monkeys out there? Herman, now wait a minute. These people are not monkeys. I want you to tell them you're sorry. All right. I'm sorry you look like monkeys. No.
I want you to try to watch where I place my tongue. I actually put the tip of my tongue right behind my teeth at the gum line.
Basketball, 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 basketball.
Baseball, baseball.
Put your arm through the hole at the bottom of the puppet and slide your hand all the way up into the puppet's head. Place your 4 fingers over the top edge of the puppet's jaw and your thumb under the bottom jaw.
There are several places for your fingers to go. It's in the dark. It's inside his body cavity.
With special costuming, this puppet can appear in church as Farmer Joe one week and as Moses the next week.
Why don't we start with a little girl's voice?
Oh, a little girl. My name is Cindy.
Hi, my name is Sally.
Hi, I'm Rosie. Do it.
Hi, I'm Rosie.
My mommy says I can have spaghetti.
How do you do? I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Chandu, and I come from Africa.
That's so good. My mama makes a pizza.
Robbie, I'm gonna punch your lights out.
Duh. Everybody, duh.
Duh. Duh. My name is Jimmy.
Duh. I don't know.
My name is Johnny, and I like to kiss girls.
I'm gonna put sickness on this kid.
Hello. Again?
I do the Bugs Bunny thing. I go, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. My name is Robbie.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Remember, nothing comes easy, especially learning to be a ventriloquist.
So practice and have fun.
And don't be afraid to use this video again and again to refresh your skills.
Praise the Lord. I love to watch those young people ministering with the puppets.
Everybody loves to laugh. Everybody likes to have a good time.
It's ventriloquism.
Ventriloquism.
Yep.
There's so much more footage that I wanted to include, but then I thought, yeah, we probably have just enough, so I just left it how it was.
You thought, yeah, I'd rather play some Dasket doll.
That's exactly what I thought. I thought, yeah.
Dasket doll.
Dasket doll, yeah.
Try it. Dasket doll.
Yeah. So we found another whole series of videos. I guess this was a popular fad in the late 80s, self-hypnosis videos. You could pop these in, and they'd show you hypnotic images, subliminal images, and they, through hypnotic suggestion, could teach you how to be a non-smoker. That was one of the things you could do through the videos. What else? A better lover. These tapes could make you a better lover. One of them even teaches you, hypnotizes you into being a better bowler. It's amazing. It's really...
No, seriously, there's actually this company in the mid-'80s called Cybervision, and they produced a bunch of sports-themed self-hypnosis videos, and they claimed that through repeated viewing, like if you watched a backhand over and over, you would get better at the backhand. Maybe it'll work. Who knows? Here it is, hypnosis.
Relax and focus. The purpose of this recording is to improve your love life through hypnosis.
Welcome to How to Hypnotize Others, Volume 1, with me, Marshall Silver.
Yeah! The tape you are about to watch is extremely powerful, incorporating visual and verbal hypnosis.
Breathing in through the nose, imagine your lungs are two balloons filling up with air.
Now I want you to mentally picture and imagine that you're looking at the muscles in your feet.
You now stop smoking. You will never touch cigarettes again. Cigarettes disgust you. You always make time for sex. The more sex you have, the more you want and the more you love it. Your body performs perfectly during sex without you thinking about it. See yourself experiencing the greatest sex of your life.
A woman's breasts contain many sensory nerves. They are to be unlocked to arouse the woman. As you play, relax and enjoy the sensations.
As you move closer to my special place, I thrill at your touch.
Every day in every way, you get better and better at tennis. You master all your forehand and backhand strokes. You master your lob and overhead smash.
Sweep! Way down, I got you.
Sweep!
Way down. Sweep! Way down. Sweep! Way down. Sweep! 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 Way down. Sweep! Way down.
My penis is extremely sensitive, orally or by penetration. It becomes engorged and erect.
Until we do meet again, remember to celebrate life. Thank you. Yeah.
Wide awake. You are now fully awake and alert, and you feel good.
Hypnosis.
Hypnosis. I think,
out of it.
Everybody awake? I don't know. For me, I feel like it worked a little bit.
Yeah, I kind of feel like a hornier bowler now. I think
You look like a hornier bowler.
Well, thank
actually.
you. I
Yeah,
appreciate
it
that.
It worked.
I appreciate that.
You remember Pet Paris, everybody? Remember that from a few clips ago?
The dog tongue and
yes. If you remember that video, you can tell why public access TV is like one of our favorite go-to sources for new material. And tonight's no different. We actually scoured the whole country to bring you some more great public access shows from everywhere.
Yeah, you're going to see a whole new cast of weirdos in this next montage here. My personal favorite is this guy from Los Angeles. He goes by the name of Mr. Morrison. And the best way to describe Mr. Morrison is he is the Dennis Hopper of balloon animal twisting.
Just leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that.
Mysterious.
All that and more. It's Public Access Montage 3.
Hi, neighbors. I'm Gene Dean, a country music lover, musician, ballad singer, and songwriter. They call me the Cable Cowboy.
I'd like to take this moment to welcome Dee Dee Selmer. Dee Dee. Hi, Dee Dee. How you doing? Welcome to Arizona Faces. Please have a seat. How are you?
Thanks.
Clyde, you're looking devastating. Look at this outfit. It's like, it's hard on the eyes.
I made it.
You made it?
Yes.
Oh, come on. Are you You're very talented then. You do seamstress stuff?
If you had the total world as an audience right now, what would you say to them?
Your ass is grass.
But
and if you can't figure that out, then you can see why it deserves to be grass.
Oh, over and over, I tried to prove my love to you. Over and over,
more can I do?
Let's make a little dingy-do right there.
It's about size. It's about weight.
Yes.
And how big women really are great.
Amen. Praise the good Lord for that good number. All right, the wife at this time.
Truly, Jesus is the best friend.
Sure he is.
I can be bubbly and goofy when it's needed, or I can be sensual when it's needed, or...
The first person I'd want to shoot is some filthy scum who pulled out an ice pick and did somebody in or something like that in some dastardly way. I like to take a weapon, a .38, down to the jail myself and blow their head off. But, of course, I am nonviolent and totally a coward.
He loves a big girl 'cause she's warm and juicy and nice. He loves a full girl and he wants himself a slice.
He was a rising star that just kept on rising.
Hey, I need a plus-size cutie around the clock. Got love for you, and we can do it all night while I sex the spot. Come on.
Public access, I love you.
Public access montage 3.
Number 3. Wow.
All the way up to 3.
We love you too, public access.
Yes, we do.
It's mutual, very mutual.
Yes, we do. Okay, so if you've ever been to a seminar before, you know how boring and awkward and sometimes weird they can be. Well, they're even more boring, awkward, and weird when you commit them to video and then watch them later. And we've accumulated a lot of these videos, and we thought we'd show you some of our least favorites.
And in watching them, one thing we realized is that I think a lot of these dudes were like, they wanted to be comedians or entertainers, and they gave it a shot, and they failed at it, and so they became seminar speakers. That was their default, and you can just tell these guys have been through a lot of failure in their lives. They reek of it.
Brace yourself. It's kind of painful. It's seminars.
There was a time when I wanted to be a comedian, believe it or not. I've got a much higher calling than that, but sometimes I'll watch Comedy Club or something on, when I'm on the road, or HBO or something where there's a lot, isn't there a whole comedy channel now?
And he has a problem a lot of young little boys have. He is invincible, no fear. He has no fear. He thinks he's some kind of hedgehog or Super Mario,
I knew a girl named Nikki. I guess you could say she was a sex fiend. I met her in a hotel lobby, masturbating with a magazine.
Look at his eyes. That's why, ladies, her hands turned into banana peels.
You see this big, gigantic sperm? Okay, this brother can swim.
You find urination and defecation, enemas, one man giving enemas to another, bestiality in great quantities. There were 46 films and videos depicting sex between women and donkeys, horses, bulls, pigs, etc., etc., etc.
The world thinks laugh, 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 ha, 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 party, party, party. The Bible actually says in Ecclesiastes, it's better to go to a funeral than to a party. Ecclesiastes 5.
You are not only dumb, but you're stupid, because you're going to die.
You know what the sugar walls are? That's the walls of the vagina.
I love horses. Got 20 brood mares and a stud and a couple of geldings.
Fish hooks through the genitalia and mouse traps on the body and things of that nature, or where one man may have his entire arm in the body of another man.
And then lard all over your body, in your shorts, in your hair.
Pizza, blah, 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 blah. Potato chips, blah, 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 blah. Popcorn, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna eat, he goes crazy. We're gonna be so fat tomorrow, blah, 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 blah. Oh!
You're ugly.
Ah! Yeah! Oh, water, water. Oh, I didn't water. Oh, great.
They're spitting on each other. Oh, hi, what happened to work about? Shut up! I'm trying to watch the game.
You know about Prince? You know that he parades back and forth on the stage when he's giving a live concert and masturbates the neck of his guitar and ejaculate flies out of the end of it?
Seminars. Remember when Prince would do that? He would.
Oh, that was Prince's. He'd masturbate the neck of his guitar. Yeah. Our favorite part, though, you'll probably tell by the way we edited that, the reaction shots, because they always know exactly when to cut away, right? To the person reacting in exactly the right way to what's being said. It's remarkable.
They made it look easy, but reacting at a seminar isn't as easy as it looks. And we watched a lot of these videos, and we realized that we should put together our own little seminar to show people the proper way to react.
Yes.
So if we could bring down the lights here, we're going to show you just a little how-to, our own little seminar here.
It's called The Practical Guide for Seminar Audience Members.
Yep, and we enlisted the help of one of the best reaction shot guys in the business, Mr. Bob Odenkirk.
That's
from
right.
Mr. Show.
One of the best there is.
Breaking Bad. He's going to take us through the finer points of reacting.
Yeah, this one's pretty easy. It's called the affirmative. It's when you agree with what the speaker has said. And you can see Bob does it well. And then, of course, after you're done, you just go back to your normal face.
Yep. All right, this next one is similar to the affirmative. This is the super affirmative. And this is where you agree with the speaker so much that you have to look at your neighbor.
You have to share. Right.
Right.
And then, of course, back to one after you're done. Shock. Now, this is, let's say the speaker has just said something, I don't know, like a man has his entire arm inside the body of another man. Something like that. This is how you would react.
That's probably how you'd react right there.
Bob does it very well. And then, of course, back to normal.
And a cousin to that one is shock after you've just taken a big sip of water
Right,
and here. Yep.
Yep. Okay, disgust. Now, this is similar to shock. See if you can spot the difference. You're shocked, but then you share it with your neighbors, right? That you have to tell somebody.
Another term for this is fish hooks through the genitalia.
Right.
Some people just call it fish hooks.
Right. It's an industry term.
Yep. All right, this one is a little bit complicated. This is where you think the speaker just said something really funny, and then you realize they were deadly serious.
Threw for a loop there. Finally, this one's extremely difficult. Don't try this on the first one. It's the gape mouth redhead. Let's watch Bob do it here.
This guy is a pro.
He just knows how to do it. It's a very advanced technique.
This guy is a professional. So that's how to react. That's our little mini seminar. Take that with you the next time you're at a seminar.
Hope that comes in handy. Every year, we like to include what we call an exercise video montage because more than anything at thrift stores, garage sales, we find exercise tapes. And this year, we decided to do something a little different. We enlisted the help of our friend, Pinky, and he does something called TV Carnage. And he's a guy who's been collecting videos as long as we have.
Yeah, and he puts together a lot of compilations of stupid videos and stuff. And his latest one was a 70-minute exercise montage. And in our experience, exercise videos are the most mind-numbing of them all. So for him to put this together is like the Great Wall of China of exercise
video montages. It took him like 100
montages.
years to do a whole DVD of it.
Probably sustained some brain damage from it.
Yeah, and we thought we'd just give you a little taste of this in like a 2.5-minute clip called Let's Work It Out.
You bought this tape for a reason. That's to get in shape. You follow us, we're going to take you there. The right way.
It's time now for the Heidi Miller Health and Fitness Show with National Bodybuilding Champion Heidi Miller. Heidi is also president and founder of Heidi's Frogan Yozert Shops. And now here is Heidi Miller.
So let's begin with the warm-up.
The warm-up is essential. I warm up. You guys warm up?
Sometimes.
Always.
The club's got to get ready for the performance, the body for exercise. Let's warm things up, Dusty. Lean ear to shoulder.
I'm Jackie Stallone, and I win everything. Plus, I only train champions in the ring. All the other fighters will really turn green when they see my knockouts hit the screen.
Shake it up, baby. Shake it up, baby.
Lou answers the important questions you want to know.
Hey, Lou, am I going to look like you when I'm done?
I don't know, Noah. It'll certainly be a lot better than you look like after the end of an Orson Welles video.
And 1,
3.
4 and 4. 5.
6.
7.
And a pause. Pause.
7. 8.
Keep the bands taut and don't be afraid to distract your partner.
Used to be in the olden days that it was okay when Miss America waved to you and her underarm waved back.
Tricep. Can you tell which one it is? Huh? Only kidding. No.
We're gonna destroy your living room.
I look like a Christmas tree or a pear.
My name is Brooklyn and I've perfected the way to get big things erected. I do my work, no ifs and buts, but baby, I'm best with bolts and nuts.
Knockouts.
So I'm going to show you a technique that I use in order to get it up.
It's called the blowing pose. Sit back on your heels, like you've done before.
It's hard, isn't it? But I wouldn't give you anything less.
Good. That's 60 blows. You get a medal for that.
I really hate to exercise. Seeking perfection is a huge waste of time.
I hate this. To me, cookie dough tastes like dog doo-doo.
I train my body because my body helps me do my business.
Now we have the runs.
Okay, we got that done. Let's move on to buttocks.
Flabby seeditis.
Here's one that's really kind of funny. It's called the buttock squeeze.
The buttocks, okay?
The buttocks. You'll also feel a little bit in the buttock.
The yogi has a little cuddle he's developed for his student in order to get that hip structure moving correct.
The formula is the perfect combination of sweat, sex, and seduction. And that's what keeps us all in topless condition.
Let's work it out.
Let's work it out.
There it is.
Uh-huh.
Just a taste. Now, the whole video is like 70 minutes. TVCarnage.com has all that and
it's
more.
mind-numbing in just the right way.
Exactly,
right?
yeah.
Okay, so we are always on the lookout for videos featuring celebrities doing stupid stuff. And usually comes in the form of exercise videos and sometimes educational videos. But when we came across this video hosted by the Exorcist's Linda Blair, we were stunned. We'd never seen a category like this. And, you know, we've seen celebrities make poor career choices before, but none as baffling as this one.
Yeah, this is one of the worst offenders. And when you hear the concept of this how-to video, it sounds like, oh, they're trying to be cute with this. But no, like when you see the advice that Linda Blair is offering to people, it's far too real and like a lot of it is illegal. Yeah. And it's just to be anything but sincere. And it's kind of frightening, but it's a real video. Linda Blair's How to Get Revenge.
Hi, I'm Linda Blair, welcoming you to How to Get Revenge. Have you ever tried to change lanes on the freeway, but the idiot in the other lane won't let you?
Yeah, you!
Woo! Well, when he tries to merge into your lane, you block him out. Now you've had your revenge. I'll give you a situation, and then I'd like you to respond with a method of male revenge that you would recommend.
Okay, shoot.
What can you do to disrupt the entire family as opposed to just the mark?
Put them on offensive mailing lists. Put them on the Communist Party's mailing list.
Now, a lot of people recommend putting glass or nails under the tires. But believe me, for the best results, let the air out yourself.
My former boss fired me for no damn reason whatsoever. So I put his name on the obituary column of the newspaper. And making sure that he received it, I mailed it to him with a note saying, someone out there is watching you. Then every time that phone rang, I can just see how paranoid he really was. Then I put an ad in one of those gay magazines and put his name and number, and that worked in several levels.
Everybody has a mailbox, and everybody reaches for their mail. Who says you can't put more than mail in there, huh? How about some pancake batter?
If he has a pool and you can get access to it without anybody seeing you, whew, what a gallon of cooking oil wouldn't do for that pool.
Now, when most people open the refrigerator, they expect to find food inside. What if you got there ahead of your mark and, say, put some dirty laundry in there, huh? How about that? And you know what you can do with that hose? You can run it right into the mail slot, right there. You turn it on, you split the scene, Captain Happy comes home, and he can paddle his way to the telephone.
Hello?
Yeah, is this Linda Blair?
Yes.
Yeah, Linda, my name is Rick. Listen, I was driving down the street past your house a few minutes ago, and I saw some smoke coming from your house.
Oh my gosh. Oh, well, thank you for calling. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. I have to go. I hope you had fun. Bye.
How to get revenge. I want to know how putting an ad in a gay magazine works on a number of levels, you know? Like, one, okay, I'll give you that.
Not even 2 levels. I think it's just 1 level.
It's just the one basic
And believe it
level.
or not, that is actually not even the weirdest concept video that we have in the show. It gets weirder, believe it or not.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned for that. So last time we were here, we showed you some of our favorite VHS covers of all time. And in the last year, we found a bunch more, and we want to share them with you. So if we could bring down the lights for another round of VHS cover slideshows, let's get this party started with 10 crunchy carrots, motherfuckers.
Yeah. This is a hardcore tape we found up in Canada, and that didn't surprise us for some reason. It seems Canadian. I don't know what it is, but...
That's as Canadian as you're going to get right there. All right, next up is Super Chops for Bass, and this is... I love this guy's name, Beaver Felton. And this video is also Canadian, believe it or not.
Yeah.
And this officially concludes our Canadian segment of the show tonight.
That was fun, wasn't it?
We're all done with the Canada videos.
Okay, on to other things. This is called Get Energized, and it's a homemade exercise tape with just way too much writing on the cover. It's like a package of Dr. Bronner's soap, you know? Just too much writing, none
like
of
a
it makes...
novel.
Doesn't make any sense. Okay, moving
All
on.
right, next up is the Playgirl Morning Workout, and this here in the industry, they call this a hunk sandwich right here.
Very
This is a hunk
popular
sandwich.
technique. Okay, hunks with hats. This is, I think country music needs to redefine what a hunk is. I mean, like, okay, Alan Jackson,
Absolutely.
Sure. Clint Black, yes. Garth Brooks in a Steelers cap and a windbreaker? No.
The guy looks like a high school football coach.
That's not a hunk by anybody's
He's not
standards.
a hunk. That is not a hunk.
Get it right, country music.
All right, maximum orgasm. My favorite part of this is, let's just zoom in here.
Yeah,
I think it's got to be hard to have an orgasm when your wiener is airbrushed out.
Let alone a maximum orgasm. It's impossible. Okay, next up, identifying machine-made marbles.
And this is actually a 60-minute video, too.
Seriously. Yeah, we filed this one under unusually specific. That was the category that went in.
Yeah.
Okay, next
All right.
up.
Next up is introduction to muzzle loading, and my favorite part here is the coyote dressed up as the middle-aged man.
Surprise! Another very specific video. This one is how to spot counterfeit Beanie Babies. The FBI was working around the clock in the mid-90s
to put an end to this adorable crime.
That's right. I like this one coming up.
Oh, the laughing dragon exercises. This is actually an age reversal exercise here. And look who they got here. They have some teenager who's hosting the video.
Look at that youngster.
Look at that young man who's
working.
Who's gonna reverse our age.
Okay, this one's good. This is I just like this one because it's Mighty Machines starring Duncan the Magic Dragon, and let's zoom in and show you Duncan's magically saggy ankles. You know,
they're so magically saggy.
Yeah.
Okay, here's Night Friend. This is Lindsay's coming of age in a world of prostitution. Teenager by day, prostitute by night, starring Art Carney.
Oh, he's delightful. I love him.
Is that like his headshot or something?
I don't know. Self-defense for seniors. This makes seniors impervious to any threat. Well, everything except heat and magnets, of course.
Keep them away from heat and magnets.
That is their kryptonite.
All right, here's the yo-yo woman flaunting her dough like the yo-yo champions do. But let's zoom into the top here. She's actually a self-proclaimed yo-yo champion.
Everybody's a self-proclaimed
I'm
world.
a self-proclaimed yo-yo champion.
Claim it right now. Oh, this is a Grupo Nietzsche, and I don't speak Spanish, but I do love this detail.
Why?
I think
Why?
Grupo Nietzsche means little boy peeing. I think that's the translation.
Is that what it means?
Yeah.
Little boy pee, okay. Oh, here's kind of a scary one.
Escape school abduction. I don't know what it tells you about your chances of escaping when this video was produced by a funeral home. Dear God.
Yep, they put up the money for it.
Morbid.
And I love the top right here where somebody abducted the R in cemetery.
Oh, it's just so much abduction happening in this
There's
tape.
way too much abduction on this cover.
Secrets to creating wealth, and I think you're well on your way to making millions when you get a tape that's chiseled out of marble. Look at that cover. It's just so classy.
That's just gleaming.
For $1.
All right, here's how to retire in 2 to 5 years to a transparent house with 2 yellow blobs for trees and money for grass. Someday, man.
Yeah, it's always the
Someday.
dream. Yep. And this one is secure your future. And I think the first step, all you got to do is get yourself 2 wives and a son. What is the family dynamic going on here?
Honestly.
No
There's
idea.
2 wives there.
What's happening?
Gotta be.
Okay.
All right, Boss Beards, great cover. Love the graphic design, but let's just zoom in. To take a gobbler with a bow and arrow.
And he sounds wistful. To take a gobbler.
Like Shakespeare.
Love this one, Shades of Love. This is a video romance novel called Lilac Dream. Found this one in Wisconsin at a truck stop, and it stars, who else? Dak Rambo.
I will watch anything with Dak Rambo in it.
Yeah, him or Beaver Felton, either of those guys.
They should get their own sitcom.
Yeah.
Dak and Beaver. Oh, jazz dance class. Finally, a jazz dance video for us guys.
Yeah, fellas.
Finally.
Right. Now, their wives must have been awfully proud of them when this tape came out. It was a proud day. This is a hand-labeled tape called Tribute to Michael Landon, Us, Michael Landon. I think this is a fitting tribute to that great, great actor. I really think. Another hand-labeled tape.
Next up is another one. This is a compilation, and I was right with them up until Spookies.
Spookies? What?
Must have recorded this on EP.
What is Spookies? Hand-labeled video. This is a RoboCop. Not anymore. It's not.
It's probably Cheers now or something.
Taped over it. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Next up. Okay, just zoom in here.
Yeah, let's.
Okay, so it's a home movie. Katie at 12 and 20 weeks, and Dirty Dancing.
Oh, it's a multi-purpose tape.
Yep.
Last but not least, this is Mortal Kombat Annihilation. They somehow managed to spell every fucking word wrong. I don't know how they did it. It's the VHS cover
VHS cover slideshow too. There's so much more where that comes from.
We have a whole warehouse full of tapes.
We can do a whole show of these awful VHS
yes.
covers. Okay, so we call the show the Found Footage Festival, and for the most part, it is all stuff that we found. Everything you've seen so far is stuff that we found, but occasionally we'll hear about a video that you couldn't possibly find at a thrift store. We get a tip or something, and like safety videos or demonstration videos. They're videos that you have to lie and steal to get. And that's what this next montage is all about.
We've been willing to do that. We've actually, a couple of years ago, we called this farm equipment company and pretended to be chicken farmers to get a video called the Easy Catch Chicken Harvester, this frightening device. And so for this show, we actually made a few more calls pretending to be things that were not. We called a meat skinning company that made industrial machinery for meat skinning and pretended to own a meat processing plant to get this video simply for the soundtrack. And when you hear it, you'll know why it was worth it for us.
And it was shockingly easy to do that.
Yes.
It was very easy.
You don't do a lot of background checks. And then we also called this toilet manufacturer called Zern and pretended to be plumbing contractors to get this toilet demonstration video. And again, when you see this, you'll know why it's worth the personal risk for this video.
Yeah. I actually got a job at a Suncoast Video because I heard they had awful training videos. So I got the job, I worked a shift, and I found the stack of training videos in the break room, and I grabbed them and I took them home. And I called them up and said, I can't work here anymore, sorry. And in that stack of training videos was, ironically enough, an anti-shoplifting video
It's true.
that you'll see in this next montage here.
Yeah, we put our necks on the line for you people for this montage, so...
You owe us.
Yes. Here it is. It's called Lying and Stealing.
Who is the thief? The guy that's gonna walk in your door wearing a bandana around his eyes? Or maybe the guy with a real villain mustache? How about a guy like me with a nice suit on and a polite smile, smoking a pipe? In the next few minutes, I'm gonna show you a theft situation. Watch this.
EcoVantage is paving the road with respect to an environmentally green plumbing industry. The cased miso test is an important part of the maximum performance testing process. Miso paste is a substance devised from soybeans that is used as a replication of an actual solid waste. This test is conducted using 1,000 grams of miso paste along with 4 balls of toilet paper, each 6 sheets in length.
Hey, Yablonsky, watch what the hell you're doing there. You want to cut your hand off?
Yeah, I'll watch what I'm doing, right.
Every time a retailer opens his door, the merchandise on his floor is available not only for sale, but for shoplifting as well. The following video has been produced by VSDA in order to stop professional shoplifters before they get out the door.
The tubular view shows the waste flowing down the plumbing pipes after flushing. This simulation shows that with the first flush, the imitation waste is evacuated completely.
Hey, Slick, if it's not too inconvenient, you want to put on your jacket and get over here?
Aye, sir.
I got those pictures back from Valley Fair you want to see?
You've been running around all day like a maniac. Hey, what gives?
Daniel Flaherty Jr.
A baby?
Yep.
You're gonna have a baby!
You got it.
Hey. Ah, come on, Dad!
Like I said, I could...
Dad! Dad!
This test is conducted using one large 250-gram chunk of miso paste. The Zern 1.28 high-efficiency toilet efficiently handles removal of the large waste with just a single flush.
You got that? You got your ears on?
Lying and stealing.
Lying
Yes.
and stealing. And in that montage, we got, what did we get? We got violence, we got meat, and we got fake turds. And
Yes.
we call that a found footage festival trifecta.
We won. We did it.
We did it.
Tonight.
The stars aligned just perfectly.
We did it, yes.
To bring us that montage. So, all right, moving on. So I live here in Milwaukee, and we are home to some of the best thrift stores in the world.
I can vouch for that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And at these thrift stores, I'm always coming across hunting videos. There's tons of hunting videos at all the thrift stores here, and I used to buy them because the covers look promising. But then we realized that the problem with them is that there's nothing really funny about seeing a turkey or an elk get their head blown off in a video.
Well, an elk a little bit.
An elk
but,
maybe,
yeah.
it's kind of funny, but not ha-ha funny.
Right, right.
And but I think we finally found something to do with these videos.
We were watching them this summer, tons of them, and we realized what the funny part is watching these guys. A lot of them are like doughy middle-aged guys with mustaches in camouflage, right? And they're doing the animal calls to draw their prey toward them, and it's very silly. We thought, what if we took just the calls from 25 of these videos and cut them together and do a 2-minute montage that's sort of a free-form jazz experiment. And
you're going to tap your toes to this one.
And we really like the results. We think you will too. We call it Hunting Calls.
Pa, pa, pa.
E-I-E-O.
Hut, hut, hut. Ducka, ducka, ducka.
Tugga, tugga, hoot.
Yeah. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. T-T-T. Wee, wee, wee.
Hunting calls.
Yeah, there they are. That's the hunting calls.
He just kind of ran out of batteries at the end.
Ran
there,
out of
didn't he?
steam. Last year, we showed you a home movie. We always like to include a home movie every year. Hard to top last year's. It was basically a bunch of drunk guys at an outdoor heavy metal festival in Maryland who had somehow gotten their hands on a CBS News camera and a microphone that had the little I logo on it, you know, and they were just harassing people at this heavy metal show. And our thought was, God, we need more footage like this.
So we actually tracked down the guy who shot all the footage in Rhode Island last year, and he surprised us with a bunch more footage. This time from Florida, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. They brought the CBS microphone down, the CBS camera, and debauchery ensued. So here it is, another epic home movie, Spring Break '85.
Go away.
Hey, sweetheart.
No way.
Wait a second.
You on CBS?
Hey.
Looking to the sun, wondering where it all begun. It's over my head, it's over my head.
Now, get the beer bong over there. See the beer bong? Robert, see the beer bong? Be very steady with that thing. See the beer bong over there? Get the picture. Get the whole concept of it all. Ready? All right, sing the words. That's What'd you think of that, folks? What did you think of that? And I know for a fact, when they said sugar and nice and everything nice, they were talking about you, baby. Look at that. Turkeys! We like your turkeys! What's happening, man? What's all the... Can I say it, pussy? All right, start over. Here we go. We got a party animal. My name is Dean. I'm from Maine. Maine, all right. That's the best you can do, Dean. Come on, tell us about Maine. What's happening? I could have fallen in love with you. Tension! How horny do you like to be at night?
No comment.
Whoa, you got Jesus earrings on and you don't get horny?
No.
No, you got to. Everybody gets horny.
Ow!
Whoa, I'm sorry.
Yeah, horny.
Everybody's got to get horny. My man is signing off.
Spring Break '85.
What a year.
That's how CBS News would sign off every broadcast. It was just like that.
Right. The last 10 seconds of every broadcast, Dan Rather would fish out his wiener.
Yeah, that's how it worked. And then there was Dan Rather's classic interview with Yasser Arafat, where he asked him how horny he liked to be at night. It was just unforgettable interview.
How horny do you like to be at night? How do you even answer that question?
Very, a lot.
100? How do you
I don't know.
quantify that?
I think that man may have been drunk. I think
it's possible. It's possible.
Wagering.
So in the mid '80s, VCR market saturation had reached an all-time high, and they were shitting out exercise videos constantly, and Linda Blair was coming out with revenge videos. Anybody with an inkling of an idea could get a video made, and this next one is proof. This next video is proof that they probably took it a little too far.
Yeah, they just ran out of ideas, and this was what they came up with. And the idea behind this one was that if you were lonely, you could pop this tape in your VCR, and the guy on the screen, Sam, would be your friend. He would keep you company. And so he asks you questions that you're supposed to answer to the screen. And then he talks a little bit about himself. And it starts off fairly normal, but he has to talk for an hour straight on the camera without cutting. And so he runs out of things to talk about, and he starts revealing far too much about himself. And so by the end, you just watch this guy unravel before your eyes. It's fascinating.
Yeah, and we actually, when we played this in the past, people accuse us of this video being bullshit, but it's for real. We found it in Chicago. It's a for real video, and it's called Rent a Friend. Here it is.
Hi, I'm Sam, and basically I'm here because I want to be your friend. I understand that this might be a little different for you, having me talking to you like this. I mean, it's odd, I guess, and you should know that it's strange for me too. So let's just wing it and have a ball. What's your name? Yeah. You know, I see that. That is you, isn't it? Do you mind if I take a look around your place a little bit? Well, thanks. Great. You see something? Just want to check it out a little bit here. Oh, boy. Here's my brother. He's 10 years older than me. He used to play a game called Trees. And the thing was, he was the tree and I was the guy walking in the forest. And he fell over on me. And the object of the game was for me to get out from under the tree. Yeah, trees, yeah. That's my sister, and she's fun. She used to tell me, Mommy's never coming home again. And that was her plot to get me to love her more than Mommy. I was infatuated with this one for like 5-6 years and never had a single date. And then she wrote something mysterious in my yearbook, like maybe we should have gotten together. Hey, thanks a lot for telling me now, Nancy. I'll never see you again. Of course, she's probably, if this is you, Nancy, how you doing? I'd never even had a sip of beer in my entire life, practically. And here I was pretending like I was having an LSD flashback. Oh, give me a break. Oh, I felt like, oh my God, I've killed my father. And then at the precise moment I felt that, I was thinking, hey, I'm a pretty powerful little guy. And then I felt guilty. It was like, ah! Just like triple whammy, you know? Man, have you ever, I don't know, is there guilt in your family at all by any chance? I used to make this noise. It's a noise that means I'm very excited and very happy. And I'd like to do it for you right now. I mean, isn't that nuts? It's been great, and take care. I'll see you around. Yeah. So long, friend. Bye.
It's Rent-A-Friend. That video exists.
With Rent-A-Friends like those, who needs Rent-A-Enemies?
Hey, is Nancy here tonight? Has Nancy?
High school yearbook, Nancy?
We're making it our mission to reunite Nancy with that weirdo.
We're not going to rest until he finds Nancy.
No,
so.
You know, I bet if we actually do reunite him with Nancy, I bet I know the sound he's going to make. All right. Okay, let me ask the fellas here a question. I like to ask the fellas a question at every show. Fellas, do you get into cool shit? Yeah? Yeah, we
I
got
heard
some
very deep-voiced, yeah.
We got some guys in the crowd tonight.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
gonna love this next montage here.
Yeah, because we've included stuff like a video about harassment in the military. That's in here for the guys.
Guys love that.
We included a police training video about how to deal with Hell's Angels. So that's a guy thing. And one video in here is called America's Funniest Dirty Jokes. And we'll let you decide whether they actually are the funniest ones in this country. But basically the concept was that they just take a camera to a bunch of dank bars and record assholes telling dirty jokes. So great idea, guys. Fellas, here it is, guy stuff.
Pretty impressive, huh? I thought so. In fact, I thought so for a long time.
Speed. How can we get faster? How can we get quicker? I maybe cannot make you faster, but I can make you quicker.
Why do women like Pac-Man? It's the only game they can get eaten 3 times for a quarter.
Giving yourself an injection with Caverject is not difficult. Choose a location on either side of your penis for injection. Avoid any visible blood vessels.
What began as a small group of World War II veterans who decided to get together on weekends just to have fun and ride motorcycles has evolved into a criminal organization that has profits of over $1 billion a year. I'm talking about outlaw motorcycle gangs, one-percenters as they're also called.
What's the problem, Private Paul? Got it, Jim? What'd you do, forget the 3 steps to immediate action? You better hurry up, we don't have all day. Take your goddamn rifle and shove it up your fucking ass.
In my fighting days, I was called Fast Billy, Howdy Doody, Superfoot.
You know why God invented liquor?
Why?
So fat, ugly women can get laid.
Caverject should be injected into the spongy tissue of the penis.
Here we've got a screwdriver. Let's see how it throws. Pretty good.
Wings are emblems worn by one-percenters. All wing earning must be witnessed. For example, yellow wings means that the wearer performed cunnilingus on a Chinese woman.
Your mother's making the cookies, and you want to reach in and have some of the cookie dough. She doesn't go, stop that. She just goes, beep.
Again, a practical application of how you might use an improvised throwing weapon in a self-defense situation.
Brown wings means that the wearer performed oral sex on a woman's anus.
Beep, 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 beep. It's just boop from here. Boop.
This is a tire iron, pretty common item. That's a watermelon. It's also pretty common, and it's a pretty good simulator of human flesh.
To perform the injection, you should be sitting down. If your penis is not circumcised, pull back the foreskin.
Green wings means that the wearer performed cunnilingus on a venereally diseased woman.
Private Art, what's your problem?
Surgeon, I have terrible cramps. I can't even stand up.
Private Art, you had cramps 2 weeks ago when we went to the field. You had the most active mental cycle I ever heard of.
I like to kick. It's fun, especially when you get to kick people in the head, right? Maybe there's a beautiful girl around watching. Or if you're a girl, maybe there's some scrumptious guy around. He's gonna back up!
Purple wings means that the wearer performed oral sex with a dead woman.
Steadily push the needle until almost all the metal part of the needle is in your penis.
But you didn't know what I was going to do, whether it was a side kick, whether it was a roundhouse kick, or whether it was a hook kick. Ironically enough, neither did I.
What is relative humidity? What? It's the sweat on your balls when you're fucking your sister.
Outlaw bikers have a terminology that is uniquely their own. A cutie is a female picked up off the street and taken to the clubhouse or other place for a party. AFFA stands for Angels Forever, Forever Angels. BTBF, Bikers Together, Bikers Forever. PPDSPEMFOBBT stands for pill-popping, dope-smoking, pussy-eating, motherfucking outlaw brothers biking together, and is usually found on business cards. For additional terminology, consult the source book that comes with this video.
Guys stuff.
A little
There
something
it
for the
is.
fellas there.
Just for the guys.
We delivered.
All right, this next
Hey,
video
wait a
is kind
second.
of
Wait a second, Nick. Slow down a second.
What?
I noticed you're wearing a vest. It looks like a biker vest or something.
All right, secret's out. I'm a 1%er.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Well. I mean, I see the wings. You got the wings there.
Well, I like to perform a lot of really specific cunnilingus, so that's comes with the territory.
Well, let's
you know?
just take a look. You got the yellow wings, which is the Asiatic or Chinese woman, and you got the venereal disease one, the green one.
Same lady, so it was really easy.
But you got more here on the back.
These?
Yeah. But why don't you take us through, starting at the top?
Okay,
with the tan one
the
there.
tan one, I got those for performing cunnilingus on a platonic friend. Pretty easy, you know, it didn't take long.
The white one?
That was a TJ Maxx employee.
Wow, that's specific. The pink one here.
Small business owner.
Okay. Were witnesses present for that one?
Yeah, I'm a 1%er. Yeah.
Okay. All right, you got a royal blue one on the bottom left here. What is it?
Yeah, got those wings for performing cunnilingus on a cast member of the TV show Wings. So that took me forever, but I did get that.
Which cast member?
Steven Weber. So
Okay.
he was a good sport.
Jesus, man, you got the purple wings. That's the cunnilingus on a dead woman.
I was in college. What do you want? It happens.
Wow, man, you 1%ers. You guys will perform cunnilingus on anything.
Hey, those are my PPDS, PEMF, OBBTs you're talking about. And I will not sit here idly by while you say that about my PPDS, PEMF, OBBTs.
Sorry, man. Let's hear it one more time. One more time.
PPDS, PEMF, OBBTs.
Poor, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
He stayed up all night memorizing that one.
It's on my business cards. It's pretty easy. I see it all the time. So we do a lot of thrift store shopping in and around Milwaukee because Joe's from here. We were in West Allis earlier this year, home of just some great thrift stores.
Great thrift stores.
And we found a video called Sing Along with Frank Worley. Intriguing graphic design on the cover. And when we got it home, we fell in love with it. It was a sing-along video, sort of charmingly low budget, starring this adorable man named Frank Worley. And then we were at another thrift store, same neck of the woods in West Allis, Wisconsin. A week later, found another video, but a different one called Sing Along with Frank Worley, and we're like, holy cow, it's a series, you know?
Yeah, and there was actually a phone number on the back of the video cover, so we called it and found out that the production company was still in business, and their headquarters were in the small Wisconsin town in the middle of nowhere, Vesper, Wisconsin, and best of all, they had 20 other sing-along videos, but they wanted $20 for each VHS tape and $400 for the whole collection. We've never spent more than $2 on a VHS tape before, so we didn't want to pay $400 on it. So I counteroffered with $100, and through some fierce negotiation, we settled on $150 plus shipping.
Right. So this is the most we've ever spent on a collection of tapes, so you better fucking enjoy it. Here it is. $160 montage.
Hello, neighbor. I'm Frank Worley, and I hope you'll enjoy singing these golden memories with me.
You're a grand old flag, you're a high-flying flag, and forever in peace may you wave. You were 16, my village queen, down by the old mill stream. Casey would waltz with a strawberry blonde, and the band played on. In the meadow we can build a snowman, then pretend that he is Parson Brown. Gee, but I'd give the world to see that old gang of mine. Ha, 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 you and me, little brown jug, don't I love thee? The rose is red, my nose is too, the violet's blue, and so are you. When Irish eyes are smiling, sure it's It's like a morning spring.
Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then.
Who cares about the clouds when we're together? When you're in love, you're a master of all you survey. You're a gay Santa Claus.
I'll be so blue thinking about you.
I know when night is gone that a new world's born at dawn. She'll be driving 6 white horses, she'll be driving 6 white horses. Daisy, Daisy, down through the village with a broomstick in his hand, shouting here and there all around the square, saying, catch me if you can. La la la, la la la, la la la, heedless of the wind and weather. La 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 la, la 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 la. When Irish eyes are smiling, sure they'll steal your heart away.
$160
montage. Worth every goddamn penny. I mean,
I think we came out ahead on that one. I really do.
We really did.
And so we got so obsessed with those videos when we finally got them in the mail, and I called the number back up, and I asked them if they would make a custom video just for us, where we would write the lyrics, and they would record a song, and they would shoot a video for us, and we would pay them way too much money, and they said yes, they would do it.
Yes, and we did pay them way too much money, and they actually brought Frank Worley out of retirement for what you're about to see here. I'm proud to report that he's still got it. He's lost his mustache. He lost any ability to lip sync whatsoever. But we hope you like it. It's the Found Footage Festival's own Sing Along with Frank Worley.
Put on your tight white sweater, drop miso paste in the water, and we'll bring half a puppet to the footage parade. I'll be caverjecting and take my time selecting a wide-eyed Irish lassie to the footage parade. There'll be falling pets.
Oh, kitty on the floor. Kitty on the floor again. Come here, kitty.
And Mortal Kombat's. Dak Rambo, Art Carney, and a whole lot of relative
Humidity. What? It's a sweat on your...
Wave to all our fellow PPD, SMPM, FOBBTs at the footage parade.
There it is.
He hadn't done that in 15 years. So
hasn't lost a step.
Just a little behind the scenes from that shoot. I went up to Vesper, Wisconsin to shoot that, and it was a very surreal day, obviously. We're sitting there in front of a green screen with this old man, and I have to explain like what the miso paste line is.
He had no idea.
Anyway, the weirdest part of the day was the whole time we were shooting over here, there was an Amish kid on a computer over here.
I don't know what the rules of being Amish are, but I'm pretty sure that's...
Swear to God.
I don't know
it was
about
over here.
that.
And the even weirdest part was at the end of the day, he threw on some rollerblades and rollerbladed home.
I think you make a wish every time that happens.
You have not lived until you've seen an Amish kid rollerblade
Strange
home.
day, all in all.
Very.
So we are already working on our next show for next year, and every week we're posting new stuff on our website, foundfootagefest.com. So we thought we'd be remiss not to show you some of the stuff we're working on for the future in this coming attractions.
Welcome to my concert video near you. Let's begin our show with a medley of big band favorites.
Attraction. I'm a rap rat. Rap rat.
Hi, everybody. I'm Denny Schreiner, and welcome to Bowling for Women Only.
Come along with me if you want something to do. I know a place where there's always something new.
Facts about menstruation.
I heard that when you get your first period, you get in a really bad mood. I would hate that.
Remember, these drills don't always copy some type of combat technique, but build up specific areas or attributes that you need for fighting.
Their names are Lulu and Buster. I call them Chimples because they're so much like people.
Hello, sir. How are you? Did you find everything you were looking for today?
As a matter of fact, no. I just came in for a couple of things, one of which you got advertised. See the VCR?
Okay, yeah.
Guess what? You're out of stock on it.
Well, you said we're all out of the one that's on sale, right?
Hey, go back and look. They're gone.
This next drill, helicopter spins, is basically just how to work the top position.
Custom cut. Custom color. And individual look.
Oh, you're back. Well, I guess I gotta work.
This is a partner-assisted good morning. Again, working on the neck and the hip action.
And make sure that you get the part that went over the fence last. Yeah, I know. Wrap the cat in the towel, and now we're ready to dry.
Coming attractions. FoundFootageFest.com.
Wow.
It is going to be one hell of a year.
Oh, wow.
I can't wait for that.
I can't wait either.
Well, that about does it for us. Thanks, everybody, for celebrating Found Footage with us.
Good night, everybody.
Frosty the Snowman was a jolly, happy soul with a corncob pipe and a button nose and two eyes made out of coal. Frosty the Snowman was a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. There must have been some magic in the old silk hat they found, for when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around. Frosty the Snowman was alive as he could be, and the children say he could laugh and play just the same as you and me. Frosty the Snowman
knew the sun was hot that day. So he said, let's run and we'll have some fun now before I melt away. Down through the village with a broomstick in his hand, shouting here and there all around the square, saying, catch me if you can. He led them down the streets of town, right to a traffic cop. And he only paused a moment when he heard him holler, stop! Frosty the snowman had to hurry on his way. So he said goodbye, now don't you cry, I'll be back again someday. Hippity hop hop, hippity hop hop, just look at Frosty go. Hippity hop hop, over the hills of snow.